Hey everyone, it's Ryan 1940 here. Today we're taking a look at Task Force Admiral Volume 1 American Carrier Battles. This is the demo that is out on Steam. Oh man, as you can see, things are not going well. We are dodging, just barely dodging some dive bomber attacks. I'm assuming those are some Naval dive bombers. Yep. Yeah, basically the Japanese fleet and myself have found each other kind of at the same time, and I launched a naval strike mission. Half of it is now trapped because they basically hit us with a small group of aircraft, and fortunate for them, unfortunate for us, it did clog the deck, so those planes are pretty much stuck now. However, I do have quite a bit of aircraft flying. Some of them were able to take off and head towards the Japanese fleet, or the last known location. We've got some dive bombers, and we also have a few torpedo bombers, not a lot. I think maybe 3 torpedo bombers were able to get off the deck before the attack happened. The camera controls are not fun sometimes. Okay, there we go. You can... Oh yeah, okay, it looks like we do have some more. That's good. Now there's a couple waves of planes that kind of sorted all together. But of course they were disrupted by the Japanese attack. And let's see here. Yorktown is still engaging quite a bit with the enemy. And yeah, this game is super neat. You've got all this detail in it. Like, it shows you all these different stations, and the crazy thing that I really like about this is when you, we'll see if we can hear it. Basically, if torpedo attacks are happening, you'll hear alarms go off, you'll hear the general alarm go off, you'll hear bugle calls, you'll hear just other various announcements. It's really immersive, it's really neat. Looks like we've got... Can't tell if that's I think that's the outbound of those dive bombers that were hitting us. We'll have to see on the map. Yeah, so these were all the air attacks. This is our guys. Yeah, this is our strike mission, that some of it that was able to launch, and then the enemy fleet is somewhere up here. They're heading down that way, so we'll see what happens. How far was that? That's about 125 nautical miles from us. Let's speed things up a bit and we'll take a look at... I really want to see the air attack happen. Hopefully they don't get caught by any fighters. Yeah, so these guys send in kind of small waves of bombers and stuff. Oh, general quarters was sounded. Yeah, so let's see if we can pick that up on in the 3D world, actually. Oh, that's interesting. Secured from general quarters, and then they went to general quarters, sounded. Okay. I don't know what's going on. But I do want to see the progress from our flights. What's cool is if you lose contact with your flights through, they drop off by radar or whatever, you just don't see most of them most of the times. You do get report backs later on. There'll be like debriefings, and they'll tell you what they found. So this is kind of cool because then you can send scout planes out. You don't necessarily know what's happened to them because they kind of disappear and they might come back. When you launch planes, there's a cool timeline that happens down here, and it helps you manage everything. Okay, it sounds like, or it looks like when they dropped off there, that they might be in combat now. Yeah, searching for target. Okay, let's see if we get lucky here. If we find the enemy fleet, this will be the first time I was able to do that. I tried to play this game this morning when the demo came out, and I was playing the actual scenario that shipped with the game, and it was just it just kept crashing every time I loaded the save file up about like 5 minutes in. So I ended up doing just a scenario generation, which is pretty cool. And you can see here, oh, Our scouts are reporting a new unidentified surface force bearing 136, 147 nautical miles. We'll take a look at the map. Okay, so that looks like it's probably the same force, but now that's moved over here because this is, yeah, 2 hours ago. This just came in. 2 large ships, 1 DD. Okay, yeah, it seems like our fleet, our scouts have found that stuff. Well, so in the game world, you can click on people and see what they're doing, and right now for the demo, they don't have it, so you can make it painful for yourself and not allow you to do this. But of course, I like seeing all this stuff, not to cheat or anything, but just to get the visuals and see the scale of everything. Alright, so hopefully our... Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, there it is. Nice! We have found the Japanese carrier. Yep, these are the Japanese ships here. Okay, so I haven't told these planes to do anything more than a naval strike, so they understand the importance of the vessels here in terms of priority for targeting, and they obviously are going towards that carrier first. This is amazing. Okay. So we'll see if we can catch, see, these are all the different missions that you generate yourself, and we'll see if we can find one of the dive bomber sections. Many of these guys are on deck because that segment was trying to launch but was trapped when we got hit by an air attack from the Japanese. So this looks like, yeah, these guys got... This one got airborne. Torpedo bombers. Oh man. Well, this is exciting stuff. Yeah, look at all these torpedo bombers we've got out here. Ideally, you want to add dive bombers and torpedo bombers into the mix. Yeah, I'm curious if we're going to see any sort of enemy aircraft on the deck, because they, well, a lot of them launched, I think, to attack us. I wonder if they had any, held any in reserves. Kind of looks like there's stuff on the bow of that carrier. Oh, this is just amazing. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. I've been wanting this game since I heard of it like years ago, and I've been following the development on all the different social media. Just the graphics in this thing just look beautiful. The sounds are amazing. There we go. Let's go. Nice. Nice. Everybody's got their torpedoes off. Don't hit each other. No mid-airs, please. No mid-airs. Whoa, my God. Jeez. Okay, now let's see if I can click on that Japanese ship, aircraft carrier there. Yes, I can. Oh, it's cool. You get to see all the details about it too, so this is nice. I do want to find... Yeah, let's take a look at the dive bombers first. Oh, it looks like they're shooting in opposite directions, so I wonder if those planes, the dive bombers, were attacking from different sides. I want to see the torpedoes like hit the ship, but at the same time I don't want to miss the sweet dive bomber attacks. I think they're so cool. This aircraft carrier is in a world of hurt. There's a lot of planes diving on it. You know, basically from what I read in Fleet Tactics, that book's really cool because it analyzes all of the carrier battles in World War II in the Pacific Theater, and it's almost like a one-for-one exchange. So, and most of the times when there were aircraft carriers fighting each other. Each side was basically going to kill one and lose one in the process. And in terms of that, it's not necessarily that the carrier gets sunk. It can be also the air wing is just so damaged and destroyed that it's effectively, not going to be used anymore. Oh, this is nice. Oh, you can see the torpedoes down there too. Here we go. Okay, so it looks like she's evaded all those torpedoes, but let's see if we get lucky with some bomb hits. Oh, there's some aircraft on the deck too. Let's get them. Let's get them. Whoa, man. Oh, these guys are slipping around everywhere. This carrier just dodged disaster beautifully. My goodness. Oh, we need to get up before the Zeros launch. Beautiful cruiser back there too. I love the Japanese warship designs from World War II. They just look amazing. Yeah, look at these crisscrossing torpedoes everywhere too. None of them hit, I don't think. We can try and... let's see here. Oh. Steering is hit, I guess? I wonder what's going on there. Oh, the rudder's disabled, so she's just kind of stuck in a turn. I don't think she can probably launch ships like that, or aircraft like that. Oh, this is pretty awesome. Okay, well, I don't know how to proceed now because basically I think all are, because we've only got one carrier, we're not going to be able to launch anybody, and we're not going to be able to recover anybody, I think. Let's take a look there. Are we still... Yeah, it's kind of like I guess a draw, because if they can't launch with their rudder being jammed and we can't launch because our deck has holes in it, then I think that's basically it for us. Rudder's damaged here, but I think she was making different course changes, maybe. Oh, that's too bad. Man, this was a nightmare. I basically had a whole giant strike ready to go, and then the Japanese showed up right in the worst moment possible. It kind of trapped us. Imagine if we had all these other planes as well in the fight there with the Japanese fleet. Maybe we would have done a little bit better. Yeah. But, I mean, we know where they're at. Let's see here. Yeah, so I think I'll play some of this, play this some more. It was really interesting seeing this develop. This is just a scenario generation, so it's just kind of, you can tell it if you want one or two carriers versus one or two carriers. So this is just a 1v1. I'm trying to learn how to play the game, and it's pretty cool. I mean, I love that it does a lot for you. So, kind of the order of operations is that you set up your cap, and you can do that over here. I think, where's that? There it is. It's just as simple as create a new combat air patrol zone, and then you get boxes that you can draw around. You can tell it how many aircraft you want, and then that's it. It'll keep doing that sortie. As they recover, they'll launch another one, and then you could draw different boxes. So I've got one immediately over the fleet, another kind of out there a little bit. This is the threat axis. We were told that they would be somewhere from the north, so the cap area is set up that way where we're kind of looking to the north. So they've got layers, and Yeah, unfortunately, just the cycles were the ones where was the problem. We just got caught when we were launching a huge naval strike, and so to find enemies, you need to hit this guy, and you get taken to this this window here, and we don't have any air search zones, but if we did, if we add them, we can just click on that, and then you just kind of pull them in or out, and then you can rotate them. So I basically had sectors like this all in the northern areas, and one of them found the fleet, and then another one continued to see. Oh, I think these were the reports from the attacking aircraft, but yeah, you kind of just, once you launch them, they're individual planes, you just don't hear from them until they come back or they get within radio range, and they'll tell you what they found. So that's really cool because you don't instantaneously see everything. You have to wait. I really enjoy that. Once you find the enemy fleet, then you just hit strike. You can click on them. Oh yeah, we don't have any aircraft, but yeah, you can tell it how many aircraft you want, and then click on the contact and green light it, and then that'll basically launch them. Now, depending on how many aircraft you have, the launch cycle might be super long. Like for me, I think it was like 20-30 minutes. It was 20-30 minutes on paper, but it ended up being like, I think, an hour or something. So that's when we got caught by the attacking aircraft. Yeah, so I look forward to playing this some more. I hope this was enjoyable. I mean, it kind of sucked. It was kind of like a nullified thing here where we were damaged where we can't launch aircraft, and I think we've damaged the Japanese carrier to the point where they can't launch aircraft. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.